In the first part of this tutorial, we focused on the lines and the negative spaces surrounding the chair. Now that we have the main lines, the angles, proportions and the perspective in place, we can now begin by making the chair look more realistic. As the negative spaces are as near as we can to perfect, obviously the chair is going to look in proportion and more realistic. Choose a section of the drawing that you would like to start on. Focus on this and then move on to the next part. Rub around the negative spaces on the drawing to make the chair pop out or look more realistic. This rubbing in is a simple but effective method of making the chair look realistic. Notice how almost already the chair is popping out from the background. Begin by inserting lines as you see them. Here I am inserting the edge of the leg of the chair as I see it. These lines can be ghosted in and then darkened in when happy with them later on. Line by line, edge by edge, angle by angle, this chair will become more realistic with every stroke of the pencil. Everybody's style of drawing is different. Try and find your own that suits you. One that you are comfortable with and enjoy using. There is no right way or wrong way to draw. These tutorials are merely just a guide on how to approach such a drawing like this. When you are happy with the lines you have inserted, begin by adding some shade. Here I am adding some shade using a 6B pencil. That is, the lead is very soft, as I can see this dark edge on the back of the chair. This shadow is tapering down like this, and you can smudge these shadows and shades in using your finger. This will make the tone look a little less subtle. Constantly look back at the object, which is the chair, and try and see the next edge, the next shadow, the next shade that you would like to add to your drawing. This drawing should take over an hour to do. Here I can see that this rail is shaded in the image in front of me, so I must translate that into my drawing. I can see that this edge, which is here, is very shiny as there is a lot of light glaring on it. Using the rubber, I shall rub this edge, which shall make it stand out and look like the light is shining on it. Using these methods and techniques, we can work our way through the drawing bit by bit, working like a jigsaw until the image becomes realistic. You can see from here that these two legs at the bottom of the page have become more realistic. For the purpose of this demonstration, this video is in fast playback mode at the minute. Notice how I am working through the drawing, line by line, shade by shade, using my finger to smudge the shade or shadow in to make the tone look a bit more even. Do not lose sight or reshape the negative spaces which you have drawn in earlier. Rub around the chair to make it stand out. Notice how you can pick up the areas of the chair which the light is shining on, and which areas of the chair that may be in shadow or shade. As this chair is wooden, we must also bear in mind the texture or the wood grain. This wood grain is highly visible on the seat of the chair. When you have the shape of the chair drawn, you can then begin working on the background, such as the wall, the edges of the skirting, etc.